Hey guys, so today I thought I would do a fun little video where we compare the graphics settings between the Chinese version of PUBG Mobile to the global version of PUBG Mobile. So what I was thinking to do is switch between each graphic category. For example, smooth, HD, HDR, then we have Ultra HDR and Extreme HDR, and put them on the highest possible FPS setting for each one, and then compare it to compare the two at the end and see which one we think is the ultimate winner. And just a disclaimer, guys, I absolutely love PUBG Mobile global as well as the Chinese version equally. I totally love the two games. In my opinion, PUBG Mobile is the best, most fun mobile game on the market right now. So now that we cleared that up, let's get into the comparison. Right now, I am in the Chinese version, which is actually called Game for Peace. It's the Chinese version of PUBG Mobile. And actually in China, you aren't allowed to play the global version. It's actually banned, and you need to basically use a VPN to be able to play the global version. So now that that is out the way, let's have a look at what we are currently on. Right now we are on smooth, and we are running on the max. Okay, this is a little bit of a asterisk point. They do have this new setting. So what that means is max FPS that your device allows, because now we are starting to get devices which run higher than 120 FPS. So if you are on a device that allows higher FPS, you can choose that very last setting. But because I'm on an iPad Pro, I'm gonna stick with 120 FPS because that's the max our screen refreshes at. So let's see what it looks like. So nice and smooth, nice and solid. You know, this is, I think, the most popular graphic setting amongst players who do have a relatively new device, such as iPhone Pros or, you know, the iPad Pros. So that's basically our bread and butter for most players. So now let's take it up one notch, and we are going to switch to balanced. So this is what we know as balanced. Is there any difference? But maybe I need to switch on. Can we have shadows? Okay, shadows are enabled. So balanced, I'm not seeing too much of a difference between the smooth and balanced. Now let's take it up one more notch. So now this would be HD. Okay, so now we've got the shadow on the ground and quite a lot more detail. Let's have a look. Water seems to remain the same. So basically, major difference is now we got the shadows. But keep in mind, this is still 120 FPS. HD 120 FPS. Very, very smooth. Silky smooth, guys. Okay, guys, now we're going to switch it to HDR. HDR with the 120 FPS. And we got the colorful setting and shadows enabled. Wow. Whoa. Okay, now we're stepping it up. Now we're getting that awesome detail in the water, guys. Oh. And a bit more bright. Feels like a bit more bright. But it seems like less detail in these kind of areas. Or it might just be because the brightness has increased. But something I'm really loving is that solid 120 FPS. And guys, I know on YouTube, the videos are capped and you can't get true 120 FPS. But I'm sure you can see that I haven't got any of that laggy 60 FPS. Oh man. Yeah, this HDR is very, very nice. Alright guys, now we are going to test out Ultra HDR. 120 FPS. And again, colorful setting for the colors and shadows enabled. Wait, is there a difference? Did I change it? No, I didn't change it. I was gonna say, that's pretty much the same. Still, okay, the water, I think the water did get a little bit more nice again. Oh, bro, it just looks so nice. I gotta go have a nice swim. Oh, yeah, guys. Come on, look at that. Bro, is that not a thumbnail right there, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, that is beautiful. The water is where the game shines when you start to go up in graphics, guys. Oh, silky smooth, pure 120 FPS. Woo! No drifting in the Chinese version yet, eh, guys? Wow. I love the graphics in the Chinese version. I know some of you guys say it's cartoony. I don't see the problem with cartoony, guys. At the end of the day, the game depends on if you're having fun, the performance. I don't know why you guys are so worried about cartoony. Okay, so now we have Extreme HDR. Wait, did I change it? Yeah, I did. Extreme HDR. Ooh, why do I feel a drop in FPS? Okay, now it's fine. Ooh, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm getting FPS drops. I'm not sure if you can feel it watching through YouTube. This is definitely not 120 FPS, I'm sorry. Nah. They're lying, bro. They're lying. So there you can clearly see it's 120 FPS. Let's see if I switch it to max FPS that your device allows, if there's any difference. Character glitch. Oh, my character decided to... Nah. See, now we got the water flickering. If I go to FPS, there's no flicker. But I'm not sure. Can you guys see this? Let me know. And let me know if you can feel that the FPS dropped. It's for sure not 120 FPS, guys. For sure. I would say this is about... I don't even know if this is 90. It would be nice if I can download one of those apps that actually give you like a... that can like actually read your FPS. But yeah, it's strange, you know, they're constantly updating these graphic settings in the Chinese version. A few months ago, it went up to like 240, I think. Now they've taken that away. Maybe it crashed some devices. It's almost like they put the beta testing for these things live in the actual game and then see how it performs. Can you guys see the ocean flickering there, guys? Let me know if you can see that. So, we have completed the full graphics test on the Chinese version. Now, we're going to hop into global and do the exact same test. See you guys in the global version. Alright guys, now we are in the global version of PUBG Mobile and we are going to begin our graphics comparison. So right now, let's have a look what we are on. Right now we are on smooth, extreme, ultra extreme, which is 120 FPS. And we got the colorful setting and there's no shadows on this current graphics setting. And I'm playing on an iPad Pro 2022 model. So yeah, the water looks completely different color. This water looks like it's got pollution in it. Ground, grass, I think it looks just about the same. Feels nice. True 120 FPS, I would say. And yeah, solid graphics setting. I think this is the go-to for all of us whose devices are capable. Yeah, this is our bread and butter on the PUBG Mobile global version. Let's take it up a notch, guys. Let's now go to balanced. Balanced has only extreme. So what is extreme? Extreme must be 60 FPS. Wow. Not even 90? And no shadow setting. Ooh. Ooh. Huge downgrade. 60 FPS. I'm not sure, guys, if you are able to feel the difference on YouTube. I'm a little bit worried about that. But yeah, in my eyes, I wouldn't be able to play on this. I wouldn't be able to play on this setting. I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised it's still highest 60. Okay, let's take it up a notch now. HD. HD also. The highest is extreme, 60 FPS. And do we have shadows? No. Oh, yes, we do have shadows. Oh, gosh. Very, very laggy, guys. Water changed a little. Now we've got a little bit of reflection. Little bit of reflection. Ground details might have increased. But Man, if they could bump the FPS up to like at least 90, maybe it would be playable. But right now, on this setting, for me, I wouldn't be able to play on this setting. It would just be too laggy. Alright, HDR, guys. What? My game just shut down? Wow. That's a red flag. Wow. Does this happen to you guys sometimes when you're playing? Your game just... I mean, this is iPad Pro, and I've got a cooler, a liquid cooler. So my iPad's not hot. I'm touching it right now. It's not hot. It's nice and cool. So yeah, my game just completely shut down. Alright guys, so after the game crashed, I couldn't get back into that match. So I had to start a whole new match and come back to the same spot again. Alright, so finally we are in Ultra HDR. With Ultra frame rate, which means 60 FPS. And we are still on colorful. And you know, we got the shadows enabled, I think. Yeah. Ooh. So it looks beautiful. I love the sunshine on the water, and it is a more realistic graphic than, you know, the Game for Peace. You know, you guys always say it's cartoony, but guys, that's not too important. You know, the end of the day, it's how fun the game is and how well it performs, more than the graphic style. And this, it does look beautiful, but they need to bump up the FPS. I mean, you can't play like this. So what's the point? You know, what's the point? So the water, you know, that water, I still prefer the Game for Peace water. Man, that looks cool with Godzilla in the water, bro. So let's get a screenshot here. Get Godzilla floating backwards. Okay, nice. And then we can make a nice thumbnail for the comparison. So yeah, what do you guys think? Who wins, guys? As I said, I love both versions. PUBG Mobile is the #1 game in my heart for mobile gaming. But I gotta give the performance to the Chinese version, guys. I gotta give it to them. The global version needs to step it up. Come on, global version. I love you. But let's step it up. This could do at least 90. Come on, guys. We can't even go to the extreme HDR. It's still coming soon. The Chinese version has this already on 120 FPS. Come on, guys. Let's step it up. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, give me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, yeah! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, how do you go up, bro? How do you go up? No! No!